Hi, my name is Emma Morehouse. I go to Hope College and I just entered my sophomore year of college this past fall. Unfortunately, I am not open to all locations. I would prefer to be in the Holland location or somewhere near here because I live in Zeeland, Michigan, so I would prefer to be able to live with my family this summer. I'm specifically drawn to the cultural strength of teamwork at Yanfeng. I played in sports all throughout high school and always valued the idea of the team more than the sport itself. I read a lot of positive reviews about the teamwork that Yanfeng has, and I would love to be a part of that. I also read that you strongly value long-term customer relationships, and I would love to be a part of forming more of those and keeping the ones that you have going. My ideal coworker is organized and can communicate effectively. I also feel it's very important for coworkers to be able to get along despite having different views or different personalities. I also think it's very important for coworkers to be collaborative. I feel that things get done more effectively and efficiently when people work together instead of working on their own. One time in my life when I had to work through a crisis actually happened when I was refereeing third grade boys basketball. At this particular game, I happened to be head ref, and there was parents in the crowd who were being very vocal, using bad language and creating a very negative environment in general for the young boys who were just trying to have fun and play basketball. As head ref, I knew it was my job to take care of this, so I paused the game. I had the coaches take their young boys into a huddle for a timeout, and I went over and I addressed the parents. As a young woman addressing people much older than me, it was very intimidating, but I kept strong and stuck to what I believed. And I spoke to them and I explained that if they continued to be vocal and to make this environment a negative one for the young boys, that I would have to escort them out. The game then resumed and they were good for a while. However, a few minutes later, they just started up again. So it was then that I had to take the coaches aside as well as the parents and explain that that would not be tolerated, especially at this level. And then I had to escort the parents out and have them wait in their car until their kid was done playing basketball. A time in my life that I struggled to get my point across actually happened my freshman year of college in my very first math class. I have a type of dyslexia called tracking dyslexia, which prevents me from being able to take Scantron sheets and fill out those bubbles effectively. I tried to explain to my professor that this prevented me from being able to show what I truly understood because I got all of the bubbles mixed up. However, he was not receptive to what I was saying and did not feel what I was saying was valid. Through this instance, I learned that sometimes it's necessary to find other means of communication, such as written forms of communication. So what I did was print off my diagnosis from the doctor that I went to, as well as the documentation from the college in the DAR program that I was a part of, as well as my 504 plan. This was effective because I was able to show to him why I needed this with the information to back it up.